G'day folks, welcome back to Stalingrad 42. We're up to turn 9, the start of turn 9, late July, early August 1942. And look, this is the apex of my advance. I think I've been distracted by this northern crossing because these units here across the Don, maybe I should just focus driving east, not worry about that getting across the river in the north, hindsight. Anyway, so I have a bridgehead, tiny bridgehead. I can cross more units. This turn, it's going to be a critical decision between attacking south, attacking in the centre, or attacking north. I get the best odds down in the south, but this northern attack, if it works, I've got this road and rail crossing across the Don straight to Stalingrad. If it works. Is it lower odds? Pretty horrific odds, I think. Yeah, defensive 5, doubled, 1 to the left. There's a lot of poor factors. I'll be halved attacking, all these kind of things. So yeah, it's a tricky one. I'm thinking I might just go safe down the south here, then I can exploit and wrap up some of these Soviet units and then attacking the north next turn. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. All the while, this big force is driving east along the Don. And yeah, I'm trying to spread out the Soviets along the south here to threaten crossings all over the place. Rostov is still held by the Soviets. Okay, so I have already completed the initial phase. I've taken my reinforcements, I'm pretty sure, have I? Turn 9, remove, no I haven't. So what have I done? Placed my 2 Axis resources. Reinforcements. I have to, this is telling me, I have to remove any one infantry division. Historically it was the 257th. So remove any one infantry division. If these guys are way behind the lines, might as well be them. I think they're just kind of in the middle of nowhere out here, so we will withdraw that division. Okay. Yeah. Next turn, I have to remove 2 Panzer divisions. Okay. All right, so it's getting hard. What else do I have to do? Replacements. Okay, so on this turn, we check the turn record track. We have got 1 Italian, 1 infantry replacement. 1 Italian. Okay, so there's this Italian unit here which can take a replacement. And then 1 infantry. I did see one up here. You can gain a step. And they've taken replacements. All right, that's it for replacements. Movement phase. Okay, so here we go. What I'm going to do is focus, consolidate my crossing here, so I can tack move to here, which lets me then attack from clear terrain, which means that when these guys tack move down, I've got 32. They are doubled, but I'm not halved because not all attackers are coming from marshes. Now, if 32, I've got 32, if I get another 8, I can get 4 to 1 odds. So can I get another 8? These guys will be halved, so 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't, well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can't. Yeah, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're halved, attacking across the major river. So 32, I said, plus 4 is 36. I need one more. I just can't do it. I'm one short, so I won't worry about that. Instead, I can create a little bridgehead here. I can tack move across into here. And this could be interesting. Defensive 5, defensive 5. Could I get another attack up here in the north and then just swing around that road? Right, so I'm going to bring my headquarters down. That'll help there. These guys will tack move up north. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think with a pontoon, it's 5, 6, 7, which is not enough. Terrain effects chart, pontoon bridge, plus 3 for mech units. Yeah. But I could, so I've currently got 8 plus, these guys will be half, that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's not fantastic. 3 to 1. I do have armor across, so it'd be 4 to 1, 5 to 1 with air, 6 to 1 with HQ, 1 to the left. I've got to try it, I think. So, in fact, I don't need that unit. They don't need to cross. They can come back around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because I don't need any extra factors down here in the south. So 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm still one short. Oh well. Let's not throw everything at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't reach. I'll have 3 to 1 at least anyway. 2, 3. I will bring them over. Hold on, where are they? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can't reach. All right, so they're the guys on the front. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just hold there. I think I haven't moved, so I just clear the move markers, show what has moved. So an attack there. I'm going to get my air units because these are pretty important attacks. So I'm going to bring an air unit in here and an air unit down here. That's going to be the focus for my 2 main combats. Okay. Now, along the Don here, I just don't want to give up any space. I'm going to attack move this headquarters down there. 1, 2, we'll just push that unit in there. Okay, now let's try and free up some of our, let's get the Romanians. What else we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along those roads. We've also got this northern drive as well, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Gonna bring all on. I'll keep some of my tanks up here in the north, but look at that, that's an opportunity there for an attack, so I can go in there, in there, in there, 1, 2, and that's all I can do. Headquarters can tack move up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are disrupted because they've moved more than 2 hexes. Alright, what else we got in the area here? Yeah, we've got some. We cannot tack move into here. Cannot cross that. Might be best to attack this unit here. I was going to attack these guys. I think that's a good idea. Might also try to attack this division here. So I can tack move across and move up. I can tack move across. I can then shift in there. I could tack move into there because the Zockbond is already broken. And I can get a lot of forces. 8 plus 11 is 19, and half of these guys 19, 20, 21, 22 on 5. So 4 to 1. I don't have armor though. Here we go. I've got some Hungarians. But they won't get their armor shift. I'm attacking across the river. These guys will just nudge in. Can I bring another tank unit in? Do I have another tank unit? Yeah, they could. Do I want to divert their attention? Not really. I want all these units driving... I think I want all these units driving east as fast as possible. And this is where I want to focus my attack. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll pin them in. Now I said I wasn't going to drive north, but I've got this vast gap here. I just had to exploit it. 1, 2, 3.5, pin them down, and then I can kind of push through here. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can even do an extended move. 1, 2, and look to threaten to encircle these forces. If they don't pull out here now, I've got these fast-moving mech. I know that's kind of, again, it's kind of sacrificing my drive on Stalingrad, but, you know, 4 VPs up here that I can just walk into if the Soviets don't respond. So I'm going to try and get some more infantry up here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'm sure there's a better way to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Extended move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so now, oh, here we go. More German infantry up here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They'll engage there. Actually, they'll go 1, 2 and engage there. The Italians, 1, 2, they'll engage there. The Italians will pull back to there. Attack move. These guys can now go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move those guys in there. Italians can just attack move up to there. They've still got a unit to hold onto here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're doing okay. They're holding. 1, 2. They'll attack move up there. They'll attack move down there, which frees up this unit to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Just as much as I can free up these German infantry units to be moving east, the better. So I need them to contain those Soviets. What do we got here? Oh, that's the headquarters that moved. Okay, so I've got some units over here. What did I say I was going to do here? 14, 15, 14, 15, 16. I will 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They're going to be doubled. I didn't realise. So they'll have 6. Because I'm taking across that river. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's going to be 3 to 1. I think that negates my armour. Could be problematic. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get across the Don up there. Bring in the Italians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to protect their flanks. And that should cover most. Oh, hello. I've got these units here. Can they help? So what have I got said here? 8, 9, 10, 15. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does it help? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It would actually. Oh, look, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how the Russians missed that, but anyway. What else is happening? Trucks, trucks, trucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll rail these guys out to here. And then out to there. And that's about it. We, oh no, I can see some remainings here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see what they're about to do next turn. Relieve the Germans. Everything's okay here. 1, 2, 3. They can just go up there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Try and swing around. That's what I'm trying to do. Not cross here really close to foreigners, but swing up from the south. All right, that's it for movement. Combat. We do have a few combats going on. This one first. I have got 9, 10, 11, 17 on 3 is 5 to 1, 6 to 1 with my armour. Let's see how we go. 6 to 1. 1 is a DRX result. Terrible. Both sides get to choose. So the Soviets will say you lose your armour. You lose that. DRX, advance of 2. So I can go pivot 1, 2 up to there. I can go move up to there. And I can go 1, 2 around to there. Okay, combat here, and I've got 11 plus 8 is 19, and these are halved. 20, 21, 22 on 5, 22 on 5, which is 4 to 1. And I've got headquarters here. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 to 1, 5 to 1. So 5 to 1 odds on this hex. No armour. 5 to 1. 4 is a D1 result. Now, D1, they must retreat. They can't retreat, so they must make a determined defence, and they can continue making this until they die. So, determined defence here, they are in the clear, or in another, sorry, it's not clear. No, it is clear. So it's clear terrain. They had a D1 result, so it's -1. And they have no defensive support in the area, so it's -1 to 1, which is 1 step loss, and they're wiped out. Okay. And I believe that means they can advance in, but they won't. All right, scrolling now across to here. Right, they're going to be doubled to 6, which is frustrating. I didn't realise. So I've got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 3 to 1. Only 3 to 1. But I really need to push on through here, so let's do it. 3 to 1. 4 is an A1, D1 result. So I'll lose a step there. D1, they lose a step. A1, D1 is an advance of 2. So I can go 1, 1, 2, and I can go 1, 2. And that's it. Right, and that saves our big important combat. How are we going here? Is there anything we can clean up? Not really. 2 big important combats. First one here in the north, I've got 8, 9, 10, 15, 3 to 1, 4 to 1 with my armor, 5 to 1 with my air, 6 to 1 with that, brought down to 5 to 1 for the fortification. So 5 to 1, 4 is going to be D1 result. Lose a step. They are going to make, this is an important crossing, so they're going to make a determined defense. They're in a fortification, -1 for the D1 result is 5. A success, but they lose a step. All right, so hold on. 6. Oh, 1, is that 1 for the attacker as well? -1, sorry, so it goes into 5. So -1 step. So they're eliminated. And I believe now, in a determined defense, if the defenders are wiped out, that the attackers, if the hex is vacated, they can move in. If the defender with only 1 step that was lost, they get a limited advance, 1 hex. All right, so that's returned to the holding block. That now gives me that river crossing. Oh, look at that. The road to Stalingrad is wide open. 1, 2. I can literally walk into Stalingrad next turn if the Soviets don't respond. This is not looking good for the Soviets. All right, down here, they do have, the defense is doubled. I've got 30, so 3 to 1. Now, hold on a sec. I thought I could bring in my armor, but I can't across that minor river. So I've got 3 to 1, 4 to 1 with my air, 5 to 1 here. So 5 to 1, 3 is an A1, D1 result. Should have brought in that little unit. Lose step. A1, D1. 2 hexes. 1, 2. And they get an advance of 2. So I'll go 1, 2. These guys can stay right where they are, I think. Actually, I'll go 1, 2, and kind of spread out my units. Yeah, that sounds good. That's all the combat. All the combat for this turn. So we get to the recovery phase. Remove disrupted. Remove replacements. And then supply, which is something I haven't thought about. So supply over a major river. 5 hexes long. A marsh counts as 2. Okay, so basically these units can go 1, 2, 3. What I needed to do, sorry, is put that unit, what I'll do is I'll put that unit there to ensure the road flows. I think I talked about that in the last video. Just a little adjustment. Okay, so that gives these guys 1, 2, access to this road, and they can draw supplies along that road. These guys, they've all got roads. They've all got very convenient roads. This unit is really pushed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't have access to a road. 1, 2, 3. that is a road that they can access. Okay, so everyone's in supply. No problems there. And then I can flip these guys to good order by spending my supplies. Was there another one? Yes, there was. Was that? This is what they... Oh no, I didn't have a truck over here. Okay, not to worry. Okay, end of the German turn. Time for that Soviet response. What are they going to do? We start with air units, train markers. Yeah, they didn't have a lot, did they? Fortifications are now complete. So that is completed. And where else was I building fortifications? Up here, wasn't it? There it is. Completed. We now get 2 resource points. I don't know what to do. Let's try and build a fortification there. And we'll just try and build it on the island up here. Yep. Reinforcements and replacements. So Soviet reinforcements for turn 9. They get, oh wow, 2 little motorized infantry brigades. And their turn replacements are 1 cavalry, 1 infantry. 1 cavalry, 1 infantry. All right, I see. Gain a step, and they've taken replacements. Any cavalry? Not that I can see. But I believe cavalry can also be used for, or maybe I can bring one back from the box, place them in a city. So cavalry, I don't have any cavalry, dead cavalry. They're all infantry. All right, where is all the Russian, it's vacated. Where's all the Russian cavalry? I'm just going to flip this unit over. Replacements. Okay, that is replacements done. Now movement phase. Okay, so problems. Stalingrad is wide open. Let's get the NKVD. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think there's any point holding this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe there is a point holding it. Oh, this is disastrous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's rail these at least into Stalingrad. What else can I do? They can tack move away. They can tack move to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys can tack move to there just to slow them down. They're like a speed bump. I think I have to move this unit out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go there. This is the worst Soviet defense I think I've seen in Stalingrad 42. They just don't have any units to be able to hold. And Stalingrad is just so vulnerable. Very few of these units can actually do anything. They're holding, they'll nudge up a bit. They're holding the river there. All right, I think these guys need to pull back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. We'll try and bring them north. I really don't know what to do. They'll come down here. They'll nudge up a bit to try to slow down. These guys will pull back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Huge open gap there. Geez, okay. Tack move, we'll try and slow them down. Actually, no, we'll leave one behind. Tack move up. One, try and get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't move any further because they can't end an extended move next to enemy forces. These guys have to pull away. Tack move to there. I'll tack move to there. That's not great. Do I weaken Voronezh? Do I have any other kind of mechanized units here? Yeah, I do, but then I weaken... Okay, going to pull these guys away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Inner woods is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Try and get them down south. These guys don't necessarily need to be there. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's about it. Now, they are within 5 hexes of Stalingrad, right? 1, 2, 3. So that should release this. They're now, the Germans are within 5 hexes of Stalingrad. It releases, I believe, the North Caucasus volunteers. North Caucasus in the campaign game moves within 5 hexes of a Stalingrad city hex. Right, so the restrictions are lifted. Let's move, and I can train as well. So I could grab this unit here and go choo-choo all the way up. Ooh, yep, they can make it. They can actually get into Stalingrad. Okay. Timely. Well, it's timely because Stalingrad's under threat. What other units are on a rail line? This unit... No. They're not on a rail line. It has to be someone starting on a rail line. 2, 2, 2, 2, 5. Alright, these guys are going to rail up there and then along this rail line up to Stalingrad. To there. And they all railed basically. I've got 4 units in Stalingrad that are just railed into the city. Alright, now the rest of these can move as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know much about these Blucher guys. Playing Blucher. Okay, they're held until this hex is captured, so they can't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. They're all just racing to try and help. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There will be a lot of them coming, but they're so far away. 1, 2, 3. Miles away. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I guess we'll hold them there. Alright. So the North Caucasus volunteers. Oh, here we go, these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. Alright, so that's the situation. Big gap in the Soviet lines. Big gap. And just this slow Axis juggernaut, which I cannot stop. Alright, that's everyone who I want to move who has moved. Do I move this unit? Let's do it. They can attack me if I... Yeah, let's just leave them there. Okay, they're blocking those river crossings to a degree. Alright, end of the Soviet move. No Soviet combat. No Soviet combat. So we get to the recovery phase. They recover, they remove that, they remove that, they recover. Any other disrupted units? I don't think so. I didn't move Axis railheads either, did I? I think I forgot to do that. So let me just catch up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's it. And I'll do this one too. Probably won't use that line, but anyway. Okay. Attrition. Just a couple of units here. They're dead. They survive. We have got 2 units here. They're both dead. 1 unit here. It's dead. And 2 units here. Both survive. Alright. Not many left though. And we check for supply. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can reach a road. So they're all in supply here, but they're finding movement difficult. And that's it. All right, folks, that is into the turn. We advance to turn 10. Initial phase for the Germans. Collect my air units, place them in the holding box. Then we remove train markers, return to the holding box. Then allocate 2 resource points. Okay, so resource points. That basically means 2 new trucks. 1, 2. That's all I have. So we'll use those trucks. Reinforcements. This is not going to be good because now remove any 1 Panzer division. They move to turn 31. Then I remove another Panzer division, and then I remove the Panzer Gross Deutschland division. The Panzer Gross, where would they be? They could be anywhere. I don't like these rules. It's like, here it is. Ah, of course. It's the dudes who are way out in front and about to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to play a key role. All right, so sorry guys. I know you're doing really good work, but we have to withdraw you. Along with 2 other Panzer divisions. 1 gets removed. All right, well, all right, who do we pick? Let's check the rules here. Replacements, reinforcements, where am I looking? Removals, turn 10. Must remove 2 elite Panzer divisions. Must remove at least 7 steps. The removal of those 3 divisions must be at least 7 steps. So I've got 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can take 2 reduced units. I could, for example, take that one. And another 7. like that one, for example. It's going to be elite. Elite Panzer. These guys up here, right? They've kind of like less important. All right, so we will withdraw them and we'll move these guys to turn, was it 31 on the turn record track? Turn 31. There we go. Probably never see them again because I don't think we'll last till turn 31. Actually, you know what? I kind of want them. I'm going to move these guys. Yep, that northern crossing of the river was a bit of a detour. Not great. Okay, so the withdrawals have happened. That's my reinforcements, replacements. And for this turn, I've forgotten already. I think I had a special and an infantry. Special and an infantry. Okay. One. And two. All right, we're done. Movement phase. They will tack move up. All right, can I still get around these units? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. I'll hold there. I'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can tack move up, and that locks these in to that this area here. I've got to clear the move markers. Just to show which units have actually moved. All right. They moved, didn't they? All right, so now I'd love small infantry here, so these guys can drive north. One, two, three, one, hold. We'll tack move around. Tack move, we can pontoon across the river. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I could get an attack on that tank formation there. I just don't have any other tanks in this area. Hungarian tanks, maybe? Yeah. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Tack move, tack move. We'll send everything we can to there. Tack move those across. Tack move those in. Tack move up. 1, 2, 3. We'll hold there. Okay. All right, Stalingrad. Let's try and get a big hit. 1, 2, 1, 2. I believe that's removed. 2, 3. I'm going to try and smash that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could be on the outskirts of Stalingrad by the end of this turn. Not going to attack this turn. 1, 2, 3. Try and pin them in place in the south there. We'll tack move up those so they can optionally attack. Around here, either go 27 on 5, 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1. It'll be 7 to 1. So I'm trying to do that. I'm just going to throw them up, attack, and then try and exploit and link up and just drive north, pretty much. Attack move up. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, which then frees up this unit to go 4 to there. Oh, 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Where'd they go? Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So these guys now can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and kind of get across the Don as well. Could even go 7 with extended move because they won't be attacking. Actually, I might just hold there. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We'll rotate them, pivot them, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We'll bring this up 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, and they are disrupted because they've moved. All right, let's get these guys further north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. They don't have supplies. They would love to have some, but they don't. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hungarians are across the Don. Okay, now what can we do around here? Free up this unit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 with extended. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pull these guys in. Bring in some more Romanians. Lock them in. Lock them in. Lock them in. Attack move. 3. May as well. Attack move. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Italians are free around here. They'll just join in. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we can attack on. I don't know. Everyone here has moved. Everyone here has moved. These guys have not moved. They're just holding, pretty much. Again, this was the... Oh, maybe I should pull back. If I pull that tank back and then go up to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Because I've got this road. I control this road. So I can get supplies from this whole area. Oh, these guys. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just contain them in that area. Slow them down. It slows them down. Touching them slows them down and stops them trying to stop my move. So I'm on the outskirts of these 4 VPs pretty much. Just keeping those Soviet forces apart. They've got no front line. Widening that gap, in fact. Pocketing these units. Front line will be something like this. Anyway, Hungarians catching up. Leaving everything there. That's all fine. Oh, the trucks. We'll rail them up to... Where's my rail line? I think it's here. Okay, and we're done. Combat. So let's get our air unit. We want one here, and I want one down here. and there'll be no opposition between here and Stalingrad. Okay, so up here I've got 13, 14, 15, 21, 31 on 5, so 6 to 1, 7 to 1, 8 to 1, 9 to 1. I didn't really need the aircraft. Let's actually, let's put that back in the holding box. We'll save it for later. Don't even need the headquarters. 7 to 1, 2 is a D1 result. And 83, so they retreat 2, and they're disrupted. So I get 3. So I can pivot and go 1, 2. Or pivot and go 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. To try and just pin them. Actually, I might move 1 unit. Might as well move them both up there. Okay. Down here I have got 27 on 5, which is 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1 with my elite. Again, I don't need that air unit. So I'll return to the holding box. 7 to 1 is a defender shattered result, so they suffer a step loss. They're in full retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get an advance of 4 here. So now I can go, let's form an attack group. 1, 2, 1. Pin that unit down. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do that. Now, a unit in full retreat doesn't happen very often. That is touched by a unit, must be retreated 2 hexes. Yep. Okay, so I've basically virtually cut off Stalingrad from the south, and almost cut it off from the north as well. I didn't move the Italians either. Okay, no worries, I'll hold there. What are the combat? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 on 5. No, I'm good. What are the combat? What are the combat? Here, this big smashing attack here. And this is where I'll bring in an air unit. So I've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 33 on 3. 33 on 3, which is 10 to 1. That's an auto DS. Yeah, auto DS result. So they are eliminated. Auto DS. Well, this is pretty much the only combat I'm doing. So, return that to the holding box. Pivot. I go 1, 2. I can go 1, 2. I can go 1, 2, 3. I can go another one actually, 4 if I wanted to, but I might just, they're a bit vulnerable. So I'll just do that. Okay, we are rolling up these Soviet defences south of Voronezh. Slowly but surely. No other combat. So pretty 11, 12, 4 to 1, 5 to 1 with an air. No, it's my own unit. I don't know what I'm thinking. Green Romanians. I'm trying to attack them. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. All right. We now get to the recovery phase. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You're in trouble. That's it. Recovery phase. Railheads. So we can go 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 1. That finishes that off. Yeah. Okay, this is the most important one here. Okay. Railheads move, check supply status. Everyone is fine. These roads are amazing. I control the roads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I control that road. How about up here? I control that main road. I control that road, so everything's fine. No worries at all. It's clearer now than it was earlier. And we're done. Soviets try to respond. What are they going to do? No air units. Remove trains. Okay, back to the holding box. They do have defences in Stalingrad. They have something there. They get 2 points. Okay, what are we going to do here? Let's try and build some defences. Oh, did I forget to complete that? Yes, I did. All right, so we're putting one here. And maybe one here, I guess. Try and extend this line of fortifications north of Stalingrad. Just try and, I don't know, along the rail line. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. 2 supply points. Reinforcements. Turn 10, we actually get the Stalingrad HQ and 2 guards divisions. Desperately needed. Alright, so let's rail them. Where can I rail them? Oh, the rail line is blocked. I can't rail them into Stalingrad. They've blocked it. Okay. Oh wow, they've blocked all the way up to here. So these guys will walk on the map. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can't get our Stalingrad headquarters. And 2. We'll just move them there. And let's try and get these units across to try and. Okay, so these guys can tack move. They can tack move. They can tack move. They can tack move. That's all they can do. They can tack move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's okay. That's okay. Maybe not. I can do better than that, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Maybe there. Because now this unit, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No, I like keeping them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. What is the impact of defending in a forest? The woods, not much at all. No tank shifts are possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's not too bad. 1, 2, 1. Trying to find a good place to defend. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's not good. I'll have to sit there. Okay. I'm thinking I might. I don't have many units. I don't have any other units to withdraw. I just have to do what I can. I could move the NKVD. Bryansk front could just nudge down, tack move a bit. All right. Okay. Maybe. Do I counterattack? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looking at 1 to 1. We both have armor. It's low odds. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Tack move, tack move. attack move. Yeah, I know it's not great, but I'm just trying to maneuver a little bit. All right, 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to hold with what I have there. These guys are going to pull back to here. I think they're overstacked actually. No, free stacking. Free stacking, they're right on. All right, they'll pull back to there. I've got to try and move north. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They will tack move this way so they don't get trapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I can rail as well. So who is on a rail line? You're on a rail line, so they're going to rail as far as they can. Ah, they're trapped up to. Let's move them to there at least. The Germans have cut the rail here. Let's get an armour up there as well. Okay, and then we'll move these 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Keep them on a rail line to move them. I think we'll leave all the others down there. All right, hectic stuff. That is it for Soviet movement. There are no, or maybe I do attack, because these guys look like they could be in trouble. So I'm going to do a 1-to-1 attack on this. Am I in range of my headquarters? No. But let's try it. 1-to-1. 5 is a DR2. 1, 2, and they're disrupted. Which means these guys can now... Oh, I actually had 9. They can all... Where'd they come from? Yeah. So they can all attack. 1-to-1. DR2. Advance 2. 1, 2. Gives them a bit of breathing room. 1, 2. Yeah, that worked well. I could have got 1-to-1 there. I'm kind of thinking I should have done the same thing. Just bouncing the I probably don't want them to bounce back too much. All right, I cannot see any other good opportunities for combat. So we'll wrap it up there. All right, recovery phase. So they flip over to disrupted. Did they move? They will move back there so that they can, actually they can attack move twice. So they'll attack move back to there so they can recover. Yep, okay. So recovery, replacement markers. I can't remember, did I have replacements? Did I use Soviet replacements? Did I completely forget? I think I forgot 1 special, 1 infantry. All right, well, let's make that in. No, I didn't, did I? Okay, so gain a step, and I'll build a step. Oh, hello, these guys. Good. Isolation. There we go. They're dead. 2 units here. They're both dead. All right. There's no more Soviet units isolated. It frees up the Romanians and the Italians to think about what to do next. All right. That's it. End of the turn. Moving on to turn 11 now. Still not rolling for weather. Still clear terrain. Benchmark is 7 victory points. I haven't picked up any victory points lately. I'm below benchmark. There you go. Oh wait, I did. One here. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 exactly. So I'm right on benchmark. Okay, but I've got a couple here which could fall quite easily. If I would have rushed here, I could have grabbed that as well. I need to get 6 ahead of that benchmark. Stalingrad is 5. So I need Stalingrad plus 1. All right. So, turn record track. What do we have here? We've got a armor and an infantry step. All right. Collect my air units. I don't think I used them, did I? I can't remember. Train markers. 2 resource points. Okay, well, I don't think I have any resource points. That, I believe, should have been completed. Oh, fortification is now complete. Should have been completed a while ago. Do I have any? No, I don't. I'm out of that. So I might just fortify up here. 1, and I might fortify here. 2. Place reinforcements. Where are we up to? Remove the 1R. Oh my goodness. That's these guys. Also playing a key role. I've just lost my offensive up here. It's untimely removal of those units. Okay, so reinforcements, replacements. I get 1 armor. And yeah, I think I'd like to replace these guys. Gain a step. They've taken replacements, so they can only move 1 hex. That's it. Movement. I'll clear the movement markers so I know what's going on. They will just nudge across to the right to try and slow down this unit. Now I can charge onto Stalingrad now. A defense of 11, 12, 13 in the north and 12 in the south. Okay. And it's a city. It's a major city, which will double the defense of most units. Where is it? 9.6.3. All units except Soviet Tank Corps and Silhouetted Tank units. Okay, so basically they are now, 24, maximum 20. So I need to bring 40 to bear here. And it's going to be a grind. Okay, so let's see how we go. 4, 30. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's a pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 37. 3 more. There we go. That gives us what we need. We'll keep our defences up in the south. Get our headquarters up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Get them across to there. Get them to tack move across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get them with the truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tack move them up. So we're just driving everything on Stalingrad. I've got 4 headquarters here now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Here we go. Here comes the infantry. They cannot get there fast enough. I'm tempted to cross this river, attack, and then bounce on to cut the rail line. It's tempting. I'm holding here. Got a line here. I need to hold in the north as well. I'm a bit worried about... Oh, here we go. I can just move. What am I going to do? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. That is a good line. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, tempted to capture Balashov. I can just go 1. Could even attack that. Is that a minor city? Yeah, it's a minor city. That'll be doubled. Maybe I'll just try and grab the VP from Balashov and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I can jump in there with that unit. And then these guys can go... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2. Gonna nudge them up. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this unit here, they can go 1, 2, 3, disengage. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. And they get another 3 for an extended move if I want. So I'm just going to push them out to here. Make it hard for these guys to get around. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could grab that other VP up here. Puts me in a vulnerable position, but then I grab it before the Soviets can get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. And that's 2 victory points. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. They've already moved. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Kind of stretching my lines out here. And now I feel like there's some opportunities here to attack. I've got a tank unit here. Let's get the Hungarians. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're going to try and just watch this flank out here. Alright, then we can go 1, 2, 3, a combat there. Attack move. Drive in there, a combat there. Pin them down. Attack move up there to pin them down. Bring the Hungarians around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pin them down. Yeah, we should be able to wipe out that unit. Yes, have a lot of forces around here, but is it worth attacking or waiting? Alright, let's bring others up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the Italians can start charging. Here we go, these trucks need to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Move them up. Italians, let's get moving. 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. You can see where they're heading. I'm just driving everything to the north now. Kind of without thinking about it, just to protect these flanks. Yeah, just kind of not looking south, not looking to the oil fields, which is going to be very interesting. I haven't really planned it like that. It's just the way things have unfolded. It was hard to get across the Don here, so I shifted to the north, got drawn north. If I can capture Saratov and Stalingrad, I'll have enough, I believe. Okay, I would love some Romanians on the river actually, so maybe I should bring them down. Italians, maybe. All right. That's it. Combat. What are we looking at? Combat in Stalingrad. I've got to throw an air unit in. So that. And I've got 40 on 20. So that's the maximum. And I'll double check the terrain effects chart for a major city. Defense strength doubled. No tank shift possible. Okay, so it is 40 on 20. 2 to 1. 3 to 1 with my air. 4 to 1. This is important. Combat tables. 6. 4 to 1 6 is a D1 result. That is great. Okay, let's take off that mechanized. Oh, actually, no, let's take a step from here because the mechanized are free stacking. Okay, so 4 to 1, 6 D1 result. They must retreat, but they can make a determined defense, and they're in a city. City determined defense is pretty good, but it's a -1 result. They have no elite unit or German unit. They're not a German unit. No defensive support. They're not low quality. So, all right, we'll look at -1 to their determined defense. 4 in the city, which brings it down to 3, which is a partial success. This is interesting. Partial success and one loss. Okay, so they're eliminated. But a partial, I've forgotten what partial success means in this. It's a city battle. All right, city battle. Woohoo. City battle 1. Then it goes over to 2. And once it goes to 3, it's a delay. The defender must retreat. All right, so I'll do that 3 times. For now, it's a partial success. All right. No combat here. I've got 2 to 1, 3 to 1. It's kind of tempting. I could throw in some supplies. I've got 2 to 1, 3 to 1 with my elite. 4 to 1 with the headquarters, could be 5 to 1 with air. I might just hold. Because I don't want to attack here, this should be easy. This is 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25. That's an auto DS result. Auto DS is Alt Shift A. And you move these after all other combats. So I've got 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, so 3 to 1 there, but they've got armour. I've got no HQs around here. they'll probably withdraw anyway because they're kind of getting a bit constricted. So I've got one air unit left. I think I am going to use it down here just to try and put the Soviets off kilter. So 2-1, 3-1 with the air, 4-1 with my elite, 5-1 with that. So we're looking at 5-1 odds, and a 3 is an A1 D1 result. But they must retreat 2 hexes and become disrupted. And I can bring these units together. It's probably a safer idea. I don't want them to be vulnerable. And they have air cover as well. Okay. So quite a gathering of Soviet counterattacking forces here, which is just why I did that attack. Just to try and disrupt them. Hey, Casca. Hey, Todd. Morning, whatever. Yeah, it's almost midnight, so this will be the last turn. All right, that's combat done. Now for recovery. So they recovered. Oh no, advance here. Okay, so I've got, that was an auto DS, so 4 hexes, but they're infantry, so it's only 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Move them in, and they can move 4. 1, 2, but they'll just stop there. I don't want to separate that weak Hungarian armour. Okay. Replacement markers are removed. Rail heads 1, 2. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Nice. Getting out there, this one in particular. Check supply status. I'm pretty sure everyone is in supply. I can spend SPs to flip my units so they can be ready. And they can't. Actually, if instead of flipping that one, if I flip that one instead, and then I move that to the holding box. They both, that would have been in range as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Done. Soviet response. Look at that. I've reached the map. This is what the Soviets have got. That little box. So remove train markers. They didn't train anything, I don't believe. Oh wait, did they? Yes, they did. Some of these units. Okay, remove the train markers. Fortifications are now complete. Is that all I was doing? No, there was one up here as well. 2 points, 2 resource points. Okay, let's try and get some more fortifications. Here. And where else? Let's extend this line now to the north. Here. Okay, let's try that. Reinforcements. Turn, what are we up to, 10, 11? Yes, we are. And we get 1 armour, 1 infantry. 1 armour, 1 infantry, and all these units. That's a lot arriving at a pretty important time. So 1 armour, 1 infantry. We have got infantry here and an armour. All right, let's rebuild one here. So we go to the graveyard. They're all the same. And we'll put them here. And they are replacements. All right, so done. Movement phase. Now we might start to see some Soviet counterattacks. Move them around. if I can pull them back. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. What am I doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. In fact, where did they come from? I'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll hold there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is looking good. Double that defense. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Really strong defense there. 2, 3, 1, 1. Yeah, we'll bring them into there. Actually, bring them there. Bring them down. I was going to counterattack here, but I didn't. I might just leave them there actually to hold. All right, so these other units here can go 1, 2, 3, 4 into there. In fact, this unit can just sit up here with them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So now we're seeing a decent defense around Voronezh. I think it's pretty decent. Problem is this situation around here. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Hold there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that tank to sit there. They'll pull back to there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In fact, I'll just get them to pull back there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. All right. Around Stalingrad, would like to reinforce that city battle hex, and that lets me bring. I'm just going to nudge these guys down, and I'm going to pull these guys. No, yeah, pull them away to recover. All right, so now let's look at a potential counterattack. On the big 10-8, maybe? Attack move. 2, 3. Move in there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. They're disrupted. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with armor. 1, 2. We'll hold there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Alright, what else we got? We can rail these guys up to here. We can. What else can we do? Move them. Move them. Alright, getting a lot of this cavalry moving north. And that's about it. Alright. Soviet attack. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18. 2 to 1. 2 to 1. But they have elite, so it shifts 1 to the left to make it 1 to 1, despite my armor here. So 2 to 1 goes down to 1 to 1. Yep, 1-1. All right, let's see how we go. 1.6 is an A1D1. That'll hurt. A1, let's just take off a... Yeah, they're eliminated. Do we want that? Let's take a step from these guys. And they have to retreat 2 hexes. 1, 2, and they are disrupted. I believe A1D1. 2 hexes disrupted or a determined defense. No determined defense. We're just going to retreat. That's fine. Soviets can advance. A1D1. I think it was a A1D1 advance 2. So they can pivot and go over there. 1, 2, 1, 2. They'll hold. In fact, I've made them too weak, so they'll go there. All right. Bit of pressure on Stalingrad. Soviets have got to be pretty happy with that compared to everything else that has happened to them so far this game. I am up late. Can Soviet units exit the north map? They can. So it happened very early on. They were forced to retreat. They're allowed to retreat off here. And they've re-entered somewhere. I'm not very familiar. It doesn't happen very often. The only reason it happened in this scenario is because the Germans were just relentless and pushed them north. Yeah. So yeah, they can exit these entry areas and then re-enter elsewhere. Okay, look folks, that's the end of the turn. I think, no, hold on, what else I have to do? Recovery phase. So that goes... check supply status. Oh, look, Soviets have no problem with supply. Yep, that goes. The fight for Stalingrad is on, and it's on early because it's only, what, early August? Okay, so recover, disrupted. So they now recover. They're only a very weak unit anyway. No others. So the Soviets, that's not bad. No isolation attrition. First time in a long time they haven't had to roll for isolation attrition. They managed to get out of that pocket, which is good. That was very lucky. Poor planning by the Axis. They knew those units were being withdrawn. Yeah, okay. They've got a decent, it's probably the first decent defensive line since turn 1 that I've seen. And I don't think the Axis have got the strength here to really threaten it. So yeah, that might hold. These are not the elite army units that the Axis are attacking with on the first 6 turns. Okay, so situation. Voronezh rock solid here. The Germans then forced to swing around, force the Soviets back. But they've kind of, that recent wave of turn 11 reinforcements coming from the north. They didn't have far to walk. Started to see some guards units appearing. And it really helps. Some good terrain here. So I'm also placing them behind, see how they're behind that little river? So they're doubled in defense. They're doubled in defense. They may not be. They're doubled in defense. And they require, outflanking if the Axis want to go that way. There's still a gap. There's still this vast gap in their lines. And you can see here come the Hungarians. They'll kind of hold the flanks, which will free up this infantry. I could drive on Saratov. I do have to be careful of the proximity to this entry area because basically, yeah, the Soviets can just bring their units down from the north here, so it's dangerous. But can they hold in Stalingrad? I've got 40 factors here attacking. Now they've still got 20. They need to get 10 there to get the maximum. All right, so they've got their. In fact, that hex is looking pretty weak. What was I doing there? I moved a unit down. Oh well, that was a mistake. I'm sure they're still doubled to 16. So it's still only 2-to-1 odds. So it doesn't look, although it looks weak, it's actually pretty much close to the maximum. You really only need 7 factors, which will be doubled to 14. Right, so you only need 7 defense factors in a hex in a city. They'll be doubled to 14, and that guarantees that the Germans can't get 3-to-1 odds because they need 42 factors, and the maximum is 40. If you're following my maths there. So you need 7 factors, doubled to 14. Now to get 3-to-1 odds, you need 42 attack factors, and the maximum is 40, which means that 7, if you have 6, it doubles to 12, you can get 36, 3-to-1, but this guarantees you the most the attacking can get is 2-to-1. All right, what else is happening? So down here, look, so many headquarters, so many supplied headquarters here. This really helps the Axis, the fact that they have so many. Actually, this is a column shift when used. You can see the supply trucks in the vicinity. The rail line is getting close, so I can rail reinforcements straight out to nearly Morozovsk. We're going to bring the Italians down. I'm going to swing them down to here, hold this river line. Could even, if I can swing the Italians down here quickly enough, I could even start to threaten a southern crossing, and this is thinly held. Look, we'll see what happens. One of the problems, I mean, time is of the essence. Only 5 more turns left before we start to see some variable weather. 4 more turns, the 8th Reserve Army is released regardless. So yeah, some very interesting turns. Let's zoom out and see. Here's the front. It's a very unusual front. Like I said, I just put my hands up and said no to the Caucasus for now. Driving on Stalingrad, throwing everything at Stalingrad. When I say everything, it's the main sort of focus of my efforts, barring a few distractions here and there. All right, folks, wrapping it up. Thanks for watching. Take care.